What does it mean to be sustainable, and how can we build community around helping the planet through the technology that we are engineering? When is technology too much, and when do we just need to change our behaviors? My name is Bernie Robert. I'm the curator and principal investigator for this exhibit, Extension of Community: What It Means to Be Sustainable in a Digital World. There's 14 artists and researchers that are part of this exhibit, and this exhibit addresses 3 themes. 1, plastics and wastes. 2, social and environmental justice. And 3, imagined futures.
So this exhibit's really about how we relate to the environment and is thinking through how technologies can help us reflect on our relationships to more than human others, specifically to plants. And that includes how our bodies connect biologically, but also includes what these plants embody in terms of their social and political meanings.
So it's very important that my audience understand that the fluidity of data is relative and that there's so much room for interpretation, and that's why I chose to do a more abstracted piece that represents the disproportionate amount of pollution in areas where there are high populations of Black people.
So this is an interactive art exhibit that really invites the visitor to come in, interact, question what they're doing for the environment, what we as a community are doing for the environment, and how the technology of the future should be designed to be ethical and sustainable.
So a lot of my work fits under the umbrella of the Anthropocene, right? I was thinking about how humans have essentially acted as an ice age. We've permanently impacted the Earth in an irreversible way. So the idea for the exhibition, I think my work fits in as far as trying to understand sustainability and understand technology and the technological fixes that may occur in response to human action to combat climate change.
Whenever I hear sustainability, my imagination goes to the forest. And when I think of community, I think of people working together. And I often think of people working together in a group, an analog human flesh and blood group. So our idea was to try to build awareness through a sort of storytelling mechanism.
We've turned a bridge into a window or a lens into a sort of underlying metaverse that connects our physical reality, but also our digital realities.
Our installation requires you to physically be at the bridge. We use geolocation on your phone to determine where you are, and you are only able to participate when you are actually in this space. Use that to allow participants to invite people to join them. It requires community to come together, to gather in this space.
And now we're using the bridge itself to connect scholarship. So connect the audience that's passing by the bridge, that's on the bridge, that's passing under the bridge, to other sources of scholarship and thought leadership and research that are uncommon.
So the media bridge itself was an attempt to try to have the library, which is at the crossroads of the campus, be a community of people from all different departments and backgrounds, students and faculty, to collaborate. It is a nexus of information.
When thinking about sustainability and community, no one individual really has the power to make a huge difference acting alone. It requires conversation and accountability.
It's too big of a job for one person, and second of all, this is our material waste, and this is this is the archaeology of the community of humans that have grown up into the 20th and 21st century. So it has to be a collective effort.
We can't be independent when trying to figure out these answers or these solutions to how to live more sustainably and become regenerative in our practices with technology and the environment.